So starting the test drive in this G80, oh, it's just so exhilarating having this twin turbo V6. Just incredible pull. The sound you get is fantastic. And this car is a lot more agile than it puts on. It feels like this would be more of a bouncy ride, kind of like the G90, like an S-Class almost, but you do get a nice ride, fantastic ride. And then you have great power, and it's still fun to drive. The G90 is good, but it's just not something that you want to put your foot into. But the G80 here is just fun, very fun. Now I will say, though the ride quality is very good, you can kind of feel the road with these bigger 20-inch alloy wheels. Someone like myself, I don't really care, but that might be an issue for you if you are more worried about comfort as opposed to overall drivability. But the driving dynamics are fantastic. And the pull, you can see that torque as soon as I go ahead and put my foot down just a little bit. How much I get, it's very nice. Now I'm going to put it into my Sport Plus. Yeah, I'm in Sport Plus now. And then I'm going to activate these paddle shifters. Again, the sound is just great. I'm gonna try and give it some pull here. I'm gonna edit this video. It looks like we have a little traffic issue, so we'll see how that goes. So I have a little space here. I'm gonna try and give it a pull from first. Oh, that's great. It's so great. Gosh, it's just so quick. It's a twin turbo V6, just phenomenal. Oh man. And again, it's nice to have the best of both worlds with this car. Rides well, very luxurious, but a beast with this twin turbo V6. No one's behind me. I'm gonna give myself another pull as these cars get out the way. Yeah, just a great driving car. But again, what really gets me on this is you get something that's very luxurious, but it sounds like a beast. I don't know if it's some kind of sound enhancement or whatever, but it sounds so great in this car from a performance aspect, just in terms of the exhaust system, the engine sound, all of that. It's very, very refined, very impressive. I'm gonna go ahead and change the drive mode. One thing I will say is, and it's a little thing, but it's annoying. Once you get used to it, I'm sure it's not a big deal, but the drive mode button is kind of not where I'd expect it to be, just because this knob is here. I'd want the drive mode button somewhere here, maybe a little bit bigger, or maybe a flap of some sort that I can tap to go from eco to custom to sport, whatever. Wait. Let me switch this back. I didn't even know where I was. All right, so I'm in comfort now. And I'm gonna be here for the rest of the test drive. But comparing this to a BMW, probably a 6 Series be the best way. I don't necessarily want to compare this with the flagship 7 Series or Mercedes S-Class, just because the G90 does a great job at giving them a run for their money there. But this is like in between an E-Class and an S-Class for me. Probably closer to E-Class, but just everything else performance-wise is what you get here. It just reminds me of the S-Class. But it's a very, very impressive car, from the performance to the luxury you get inside to the exterior styling. And then probably the most impressive is going to be the price compared to a similarly equipped vehicle from the big German 3, Audi, BMW, and then Mercedes-Benz. But great car nonetheless. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Genesis G80.